What's great about me, Lance, and David is we're so equally all three part of this. And together we actually make the story. Like if it was us individually, it not nearly would have been such a crazy unfolding as it did.
AnnaRose, so you celebrated her 99th birthday with her. How did it end up that she went to David Copperfield's show? What was the transition between that and the next step?
Well, obviously you heard Lance discovered she was the first woman to ever perform on the Vegas Strip. We thought it would be cool for her to go to the show, but there's a few things. So she is obviously 99, very frail person, very fragile, also is susceptible to illness of any kind, let alone COVID. Her husband is also in his 90s and his name is Sam. They are in the kind of, ending phase of their life. So it does require caretaking. And there's a woman named Beth that is their caretaker. She's an awesome lady. Additionally, we had actually brought Gloria to the museum. She loved it. And it was so lovely because a lot of stuff in David's museum, she remembers all of it.
Right.
Like
she lived it.
So we're in David's museum. We're in the back halls and we're going through the aisles. And she has this separate caretaker with her, pushing her in the wheelchair. And I'm walking in front of her and it's very intimate and the lights are low and they're showcasing all of the items on shelves and we're surrounded by it. I literally feel like I'm in a movie, right? So then Gloria goes like, I remember this and look at this. And I had these and my dad had this and like all this stuff, right?
All these items from Tannins and all these that she was familiar with. Yes.
Like I'm talking stuff that was so old that she literally remembers.
Right.
Here's this like soul sister of a person that I found. So we had gone to the museum a few times and that was kind of a consolation to her going to his show because she couldn't. She was going to pass away. So then because of that, her caretaker was like, you know what? She's going to pass away. Let her go to the show. We had a day or two to plan it. There was a makeup artist. She's great. Her name's Jasmine Nakia. And I called her and I said, listen, I need you to do a house call. So Jasmine and I go to Gloria's house. Gloria and I get our makeup done at Gloria's house. I was like, look at us, 3 magicians in one room. We got Gloria, me, and Jasmine, who makes under eye bags disappear, which arguably is the best magic of all time. And then she has her own lipstick color that she likes. So she puts it on and she takes the lipstick, puts it on without looking in the mirror. Like, it's like a bright coral orange, bright. Just owns it. So that was like a really good time. That was like really special and sweet. And then we go to the show that night. She shows up, full gold gown, gold shoes, gold purse at 99 years old. Okay. She is looking good. Like this memory will be in my mind forever. I liked watching her watch it because mind you, David's show is insane to anybody, let alone somebody who loves magic and has been in a bed for the past how many years. It was the sweetest thing ever. Before the show, he literally just casually walks out, which I was like, what is he doing? Because I didn't expect this part. Right. He walks out and he's got a piece of paper and he's got a microphone. And he goes like, hello, everyone. So today we're doing something different, and says that, in 1941 at the El Rancho in Vegas, and he like goes through the story and puts on a screen some kind of old photos from the time. And he goes, the first magician on the strip, and this magician was a woman, and this woman's name was Gloria Dea. And he shows her picture and it's her all cute doing like billiard balls and silks, and like people are into it, like watching the photos. And he ends it and he goes, and not only that, but she's actually here today. And like, oh, like I get goosebumps.
So that spotlight hits her, in this on the Las Vegas Strip, where she stood 80 years ago. And was the first. This is David Copperfield's audience. These are lay people who have never heard of her, and you just get that there's something special and something electric, and they stand, give her a standing ovation. he hands her the microphone, and she, you know, she's a little less ambulatory than she has been, like even a year ago, I think. But she, you know, she struggles to stand a bit, but she's like, you know, this determined she's going to stand. And she thanks him, and she thanks everybody, and again, you know, she tries to throw bouquets in his direction here, you know, the greatest illusionist of all time, and he is wonderful. You know, he is like, no, this is your moment. This is about you, and it was, and the audience stands again. You know, she gets this second standing ovation, and it's just a really truly electric moment and night. And you know, you watch her through the show, and because I'm sitting right behind her, sort of just to the side, and you watch her, and she's raising her hands to clap for the show, and she said this backstage too, you know, she's doing this card in orange, and here, like, there's dinosaurs and UFOs and stuff, and my, how far not just magic but Las Vegas has come. You know, on our very first conversation, I asked her, you know, what do you think of, you know, because she has this unique view of seeing Las Vegas from the other end of the spectrum, of the strip, so to speak. And I say, so what do you think? And she says, well, and this is of Las Vegas, she says, well, it grew up.
Yeah, it was like so sweet, and like she just loved it. She ends up not dying.
She rallied.
She's still here. I go over periodically, and like sometimes bring like little snacks, and I just sit and talk to her about years past and memories, and you know, I talk to her about just pointless things in my everyday life, but just, you know,
AnnaRose, what you're doing, not from a magic point of view, but from a human point of view, it's company and it's compassion, and it's taking the time to have a conversation. And so few people do that. It's so important.
Yes.
And so on top of being able to talk to the you know, someone that's a notable magician, and you know, is just, it's blows my mind what you're able to have done and what she has done. But it also it just shows what kind of a person you are, that you've taken that time to spend with this lovely legend.
Shucks, honestly, and it's cliche, and I sound like some hoity-toity artist person, but like, life is art, actually. Like, life literally is, and like this right now is a movie, and it's real.
Just wonderful. You're a beautiful person, beautiful performer, and this has just been a delight. Thank you so much.
Making me blush, but I got makeup on, so you can't tell.
Did you enjoy this talk as much as I did? Have you subscribed to our Magical Women channel? If you haven't, please do. And be sure to hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified when new uploads happen. Don't forget to comment. We really enjoy the feedback and learning what you like and what you'd like to see more of. Ciao for now.